Speed's what we need. We need greasy, fast speed.
Yo, what's up, man? Welcome back again for the third episode.
Three.
Trey gang.
Treyway.
Treyway. Nah, bro. Rambling Miles back at it again, man. And got a lot to talk about, man. It's gonna be a great episode. Very, very excited.
Our best episode yet.
Yes, absolutely, man. It's gonna be a great show. A lot to talk about. I'm excited about this. I ain't gonna lie, man. Honestly,
We got Dos Equis in the cup.
yeah,
You know, shout out to Dos Equis if they want to sponsor us.
yeah, for sure. Got some Crown Peach.
Crown Peach, if Crown wants to sponsor us.
Nah, man. Basically, there's a lot of news have been happening. Of course, playoffs right around the corner. J. Cole album just dropped.
Classic.
Before we get into that, we're going to kind of touch on boxing. We kind of want to make it. I kind of want to make it like a little segment in the very beginning of every show. If there's a good boxing talk, we're going to talk boxing talk first. Of course, you know, we got my man here. He got his all-rounds
Mr.
boxing.
All-Rounds Boxing.
Yeah, so, you know, we're going to try to touch on boxing at least a little bit every episode. MMA might come in. I know this man over here don't like MMA very much, but, you know, shout out to Charles Oliveira, man. He knocked out, you know, Chandler. Finally, after 10 years, man, he finally won the UFC title. Shout out to him, man. But, I'm gonna let you get back into it, man. Get right into it. This WBA WBC Super Bantamweight Championship that just happened this past Saturday, man, between Brandon Figueroa, Luis
Nery, something like that. Nery, I think.
Both undefeated, I believe.
Yes.
Figueroa had a draw, but man, go ahead, man.
Hell of a fucking fight, man. I had Figueroa losing the fight before he fucking broke Nery's ribs or whatever the fuck happened, but god damn.
I seen the highlights on that, bro. I didn't see the fight actually, like I was, you know, slacking, but I seen the highlights, man, and bro, that was a nasty ass hit, bro. That was a nasty ass body punch, man.
That was I thought, like I said, I thought Nery was gonna win. I wasn't underestimating Figueroa just because he had the longer reach and he was the taller fighter. But, I mean, they were in the fucking phone booth all fucking night, and god damn.
Man, if you haven't seen that fight, man, I recommend go to YouTube, watch the highlights of that fight, man, or watch the full fight.
That's what they call Mexican style.
You know, it was a knockout decision, or knockout in the seventh. By Figueroa, but man, it was bombs getting thrown all night.
From the beginning bell to
all night long, man. All night long, it was just bombs being dropped by both fighters. Of course, unofficial scorecards, man. One of them had it as a draw, the other one had it for both, you know, fighters. But of course, I didn't see the entire fight; just catch the highlights.
Figueroa won 2 rounds, and I'm no professional judge, but I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Most people don't know shit about that.
Most people don't know shit about it.
All right, well, man, I mean, we kind of wanted just to touch on that, but, man, the big fight is actually happening
this Saturday,
man.
50-50 fight for all the belts for, what is it, undisputed?
Yeah, it's going to be Jose Ramirez, who's 28 years old. He's 26-0, 17 KOs. He's currently the WBC and the WBO super lightweight champion. Against Josh Taylor, he's 30, 17-0 with 13 KOs. He's the IBF and WBA. So this is a true undisputed fight, man. The winner takes all. Super lightweight championship, man. They were both Olympians. I didn't even know that. They're both Olympians in 2012, US and UK. Ramirez is coming in as the underdog.
Which is crazy to me.
Man, you know, it's...
People are sleeping on him. I mean, but I think it's because of his last fight. His last fight looked like absolute shit.
And that could be. Go ahead if you want to kind of touch on it. Bob Arum said some stuff that I want to kind of touch on too. But if you want to go ahead and, you know, kind of try to give you a little game plan.
My thing that I think about the fight is it's going to be a hell of a fucking fight. To me, it's definitely going to be a fight of the year candidate. Man, it's a 50-50 fight, but I'm going with Ramirez. You know, I got to ride with with that raza way.
The Latinos. I feel you, man. I feel
But
you.
I'm not underestimating Josh Taylor at all. Just he's a hell of a fighter. But yeah, I gotta go with Ramirez for sure. I see it being a late round stoppage.
All right, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm not really too familiar with boxing so much. I've said it before.
We gonna get him there.
Yeah, I'm on my way up, man. I mean, I'm gonna expand my horizons, but I just want it to be a good fight. You know, unification like this, both undefeated, both fairly young fighters. Man, this is all, man. This is for
all the belts.
Yeah, for the whole thing, man. This is to
And
reign
140.
king.
Yeah,
To reign king in this division, man. Speaking of reigning king, man, Bob Arum, he actually, I think he represents Crawford.
Yeah, top rank.
Yeah, top rank.
Both. Yeah, top
Yeah.
rank. Yeah.
He's the WBO welterweight champ right now. Crawford is. And Bob Arum came out and said that he could face the winner. Now, of course,
Well, he's the champ at 147.
Right, and that's where the problem's going to come in, because apparently Crawford has no interest fighting the high ranked opponents in that division, in Virgil Ortiz at number 1 and Sean Porter at number 2. So, what do you think, man?
I think Terrence Crawford is a hell of a fighter. Don't get me wrong. But him not wanting to fight any, good names at 147 is kind of pushing me away from him, which I don't want to. Yeah, which I don't want to, just because, like I said, I'm a fan of his. I would like to see him definitely fight a top dog at the 147, just because that's what he's trying to go for. I mean, he's trying to fight Spence, but apparently he's not interested in that fight anymore, just because of the whole A side B side type shit. Which I think he should be the B side, which I've already said. But him going down back to 140 to fight for that again, it's like there's no point, in my opinion, because I mean, what's he gonna do? He's gonna vacate after that and then move back up to 140. I mean 147, and it's just gonna be like, okay, well, you fucking beat them, or if he does beat them, like you beat them for no reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you're saying basically,
stay at 147.
Yeah. Okay. Basically, well, they're basically saying that if Crawford doesn't fight for whatever reason, like you were saying, there could be a mandatory WBO challenger in Jake Catterall, who's gonna fight the winner of Ramirez and Taylor. Of course, yeah, exactly. I don't know that dude at all. I don't know if you want to touch on mandatory challengers. I know it's Jake Catterall's probably a no name, nobody even knows. But
what is he even ranked?
I don't know. He's just a WBO mandatory challenger. So they're saying that's possibly the next fight if a big fight doesn't come for the winner. Honestly, I hate mandatory challengers.
Yeah. I
think it's what kind of hurts boxing a little bit.
Yep.
But I understand, the politics around each commission, each organization for boxing as far as titles go. But I think it hurts, man. I would not want to see another champion, high-ranked champion who can, bring a lot of publicity and a lot of excitement to this boxing sport, man, to fight mandatory challengers who are not even on the radar.
Yeah.
I think it hurts boxing, man. So do you want to add anything else on this Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor fight?
Fucking tune in.
That's
what the fuck. It's on ESPN.
And what day is that? I mean, what day is it? Saturday?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Saturday. Tune in.
ESPN, the Ocho.
The Ocho.
It's gonna be on the Ocho, yo.
For definitely if you're a boxing fan, that's a fight you definitely don't want to miss. I mean, even if you'd like to watch UFC or whatever, and you like to see people fight, definitely check that fight out. This fight will not disappoint you. I guarantee you that.
Okay. I mean, I totally agree. Like I said, I don't really know either one of these fighters, but I just want to see a hell of a fight. It's gonna be crazy. That day, I'm actually gonna be out at a bachelor party, man. So I'm unfortunately gonna have to miss it. Yeah, so that's gonna be terrible. But man, I'm gonna have some fun. So going right into it, man. Do you want to touch up on our topic of the week, or you want to go ahead and hit this this incredible album that J. Cole dropped? Man?
What was the topic of the week?
Topic of the week was the top 5 for Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Let's talk about the J. Cole.
Okay. No disrespect to J. Cole, man. No disrespect to J. Cole, because, man, that album was
an instant classic to me. I get to track, I think it's track 3, the one with 21 Savage, and I listen to
My
it.
Life.
And then
21 Savage and Moray.
I'll fucking hit repeat. Once it's done again. I'll hit repeat again. And 21 Savage literally surprised me with his verse. That motherfucker said, what did he say? About sending your mom a teddy bear or some shit. That's some gangster shit.
That he only believes in homicides. And
I got a good heart. I'll send you something, a teddy bear. Like, boy.
Said he has a good heart, so every time he sends teddy bears to his mom every time she's in cry or some shit like this.
Surprised me.
Man, that whole album from
start to finish.
Yeah, start to finish, front to back, whatever you want to say.
The only thing I'm disappointed in is Killer Cam did not drop a verse.
Dude, why not? I know, dude. Like, I was like, when I heard his voice, I was like, oh my god,
I was like, dude, set.
Bro, I'm a big Dipset Cam, Cameron fan, bro. Killer Cam, bro. When I heard his voice, I was like, oh shit. But throwing Lil Jon on there, I mean, I think that was It got it crunk, man. I mean, that's a little bit of the old school shit, man, that we kind of grew up on.
He said, put an M on your head, you Luigi brothers now. What is that?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Something like that?
Yeah. M's on your head, you Luigi brothers now. Bro,
you Luigi brothers now. Yeah, something like that.
That's crazy, bro. I mean, that shit, the whole album's fire. Front to back. I personally, I already told you, I like the track number 7, man. Pride is the Devil, featuring Lil Baby. I think Lil Baby, man, he could have brought it a little bit more. He caught it, like, if you haven't listened to that track, man, listen to it. He catches it right when J. Cole kind of gives it up. He catches it and kind of goes with it, but 21 Savage did kill it, and I love that song. I love My Life, track 3, man. That thing goes hard. I also repeat that bitch so many times afterwards. But the Pride is the Devil, man. It just resonates with me. Like, Pride's a bitch, man. Pride. I forgot how the hook goes, but it's pretty much says
Pride is the devil. I think you got a hold on me.
Bro,
I'm gonna put auto-tune on that just so y'all motherfuckers don't know.
But man, it just resonates with me, man. Pride's a bitch. A lot of guys understand they kind of go through it. Some of them even fail to even realize what Pride's doing to them. But man, I think that resonated with me the most. What
do you think? Oh, my bad, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I just think that's the best track on the album.
You think so?
Lil Baby kind of makes it a little bit, it's kind of hard 1A 1B type shit with that track with 21 Savage, but that's my personal favorite. I like that one. Now,
Let Go of My Hand,
bro. That one, oh my god.
Where you talking about where he beat Diddy's ass?
You know, man. Hey, look. I'm not really that deep into what's going on in the hip hop world, man.
We gonna get him there.
But I'm gonna tell you though, man. I don't know what that's about, but from an outsider looking in,
what it was about was whenever Kendrick dropped the Control verse on, whenever he did the feature with Big Sean, and he fucking said, "I'm the king of New York."
Oh, okay, yeah.
Diddy took offense to that. He was drunk and he was gonna spill a drink on Kendrick, and J. Cole fucking intervened and started fighting that nigga.
Okay,
so that's some.
Boy, I thought it was some other shit, boy. I thought it was talking about some, some Biggie, Tupac type shit, man. I was like, what? Because he kind of mentions it, back then, when he was in high school, he bought Diddy's album. You would think that he was a Diddy fan, and then he said, I didn't know that much, and then now he knows too much. So I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Hold up, backtrack.
He could be referring to that.
I mean, he could. I mean, it's who knows, bro? Who knows? But man, that part where he talks about, his son pretty much saying, "Dad, let my hand go," because he knows he's gonna be a man. Yeah, a man someday. And then he starts talking about some real shit about him growing up, and pretty much putting it out there, bro, that, you know, he was never acting like he was gonna be the hardest dude or anything like that. And bro, I mean, if you ain't heard it yet, bro, where the fuck you at, bro? Where the fuck you been? Where you going in life, man? You gotta listen to this fucking track, bro. You gotta listen to the whole album. That album is
classic.
So fire, oh my god,
it definitely got me ready for Kendrick's album. Kendrick, you need to drop a motherfucking album, goddamn. It's been 4 years.
Where you at, Doc? Where you at, bro?
Get top on the phone.
But man, I think the hardest like verse is that number 4, bro. Applying Pressure, bro.
Yeah.
Like he drops it and he drops bombs on that bitch. But you know, 100 Mil goes hard. You know, that's the 6th track, man. Dude, the interlude. Hey, I was gonna tell you, bro, the interlude, bro. At the very
I heard that
end,
a week before it came out.
Yeah, but you know, at the very end, you know, we got a beat that kind of very, very similar to how that shit drops. It just doesn't have a clean ass beat.
I don't know
like that. You'll know when we drop the album.
It's coming.
It's coming though.
2025.
But man, I like the whole thing, man. Hung on Hillside, you know, the climb back, bro. I mean, come on.
The climb back, yeah, that beat goes hard. But that shit's been out for a minute. But
yeah,
still, that beat goes hard.
And he even says it too. You know, he even says that shit. But 95 South, Amari. I don't know if you've seen the video to Amari, man.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. I mean, man, I don't know even what to say anymore about this J. Cole album, bro. Again, if you haven't heard it,
which one's the applause?
There you go, bro. There you go, bro. If you haven't heard it, bro, go fucking hear it, man.
God damn it.
Dead ass, bro. For real.
Don't listen to that though first. Finish listening to this podcast and then go listen to the J. Cole album.
Right. Don't do that shit.
Or
stay tuned in.
Or listen to it after.
Yeah.
Alright, so the next thing that we're gonna go to is the hardest fucking thing ever. If anybody that knows me, or not if anybody that knows me knows a fucking big Bone Thugs fan. We actually opened up for Crazy Bone, which I'm actually pissed off for. That was our last show and I fucked up because I was drunk.
It's all good, bro. It's all good, bro.
Trying to fight motherfuckers in the fucking in the crowd and shit. But yeah, anyways, beyond that.
Hey, Fireball's a hell of a drink, dog.
Yeah.
Fireball's a hell of a drink. Well, I think they were doing like $2 shots.
Yeah.
A Fireball, bro.
And Thabo was
we bought like a whole tray. We bought a whole tray. We had like 30 shots on that bitch. Bro, that shit was a hell of a night, bro. That shit was crazy.
Alright, so we're talking about the top 5 Bone Thug tracks.
I got top 10.
I got top 10.
But
shout out to Smooth Vega for giving me this this topic to talk about. And I got a few people's list that I'm gonna also give out as well.
Yeah.
But you wanna give out theirs first or you wanna give out ours first?
You can hit up theirs and then we kind of go
let's give out theirs, you know, just so we could warm y'all up for ours.
And we're only doing ones that actually give us all 5. We asked for 5. There's a lot of them that gave us singles, like for best song, but we're only going for top 5. So whoever gave us top 5, that's what we're gonna talk about.
All right. So my homeboy Jose Quintero, he gave 1 through 5. Weed Song, Don't Worry, that's off the Resurrection album. Days of Our Lives, Buddha Lovers, and Ecstasy. Fire ass list.
It is.
Fire list. And then Carlos Zamora, he gave For the Love of Money, Crossroads, Home, Notorious Thugs, Looking in My Eyes. Another fire list.
Yep. It's hard, like I said, bro. It's hard to make a top 5 list of this group, bro.
And then Jose Centeno, Smooth Vegas brother, he gave Notorious Thugs, Thug Love, For the Love of Money, Mo Murder, and Buddha Lovers.
Okay.
Fire list. And then
I don't think there's not gonna be a fire list, bro. Like, real shit. I don't think there's not gonna be one. It just depends on what order you go with. That's pretty much it. But
my nephew Zachariah, the original Crossroads, First of the Month, Thuggish Ruggish Bone, Ghetto Cowboy, and For the Love of Money. Boy, my brother done showed him right.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, I love Ghetto Cowboy. Yeah. But hey, I'm gonna look dead ass you in your eye, bro, and tell me, who brings out that track?
You talking about Powder?
Bro, Powder trash on that bitch.
Who brings it on the track?
Bro, I think Crazy and Lazy bring it because they actually play the role of the cowboy going through the West. Bro, that shit's dope.
Yeah.
That's just crazy, bro.
Davo said Mo Murder, East 1999, Thug Love, Notorious Thugs, Ecstasy. Shit, the list goes on. He said.
Exactly. For real,
And
bro.
then my homeboy Mike Victor, he gave more than 5, so I'll just name them all. Mo Murder, Thug Love, Body Rot, Notorious Thugs, Thuggish Ruggish, East 1999, Ecstasy, For the Love of Money. And then my homeboy Reynard, Mo Murder, If I Could Teach the World, Ghetto Cowboy, Days of Our Lives, It's Real. It's All Real. I think we talked about that one earlier.
Yep.
And Kilo Artifact, Clog Up Your Mind, Body Rot, Handle the Vibe, Notorious Thugs, and Bone 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 off of Thug World Order.
Yep.
And Smooth Vega gave me his top 5.
Oh, here we go.
The one that gave me the idea.
Yeah.
Thuggish
Hey, I'm
Ruggish,
gonna tell you, hold up. He better come with it. He better come with it. Let me see.
Thuggish Ruggish, Notorious Thugs, Mo Murder, For the Love of Money, and Eternal.
Okay, see, Eternal, bro. Eternal is great, but I'm gonna tell you, bro. Eternal don't make my top 2. They don't.
They don't make my top 10 either.
But I love that track. Oh my god, I love that track. I catch myself bumping to that even more than I actually anticipate whenever I start listening to Bone.
Okay, so my brother, he's the one that introduced me to Bone Thugs, which I'm thankful for every single time I listen to Bone Thugs. Without my brother, I wouldn't know who Bone Thugs was. My brother showed me Bone Thugs off of the box, the channel, the box.
Oh, throwback, bro. Hey, if you know about the box, holler at your boy. Throw that shit in the fucking all of our social media, man. Tell me what you know about it. What's the first Bone or any fucking what's the one video that you remember from the box?
The box.
Bro,
I remember watching, or I remember my brother showing me Thuggish Ruggish and For the Love of Money. So I've been on Bone Thugs since Creeping on the Come Up.
Yeah.
So without that, and then once East 1999 dropped, he played that shit. That was a wrap.
And and the box, for all young listeners who don't know nothing about the box, the box was like MTV before MTV, but that shit played nonstop, just straight fire, bro, over and over and over and over and over again.
So my brother, like I said, he's the one that introduced me to Bone Thugs. So I'm forever grateful for that. I love my brother to death. Obviously not because of that, but he gave me a list. I don't know if this is in order or whatever, but I asked him what's his top 5, and he just gave me one song, but then I was like, give me 4 more. So he said All Original, which is off of The Art of War. BNK, that's off of the Collections Volume 1, the one with Eazy-E.
Yep.
The Original Crossroads, No Surrender, and No Pretender. No Surrenders off of Creeping on the Come Up, and No Pretenders off of the Mo Thug Family Scriptures Volume 1.
Yeah. So,
So everybody's list I fucking agree with.
Of course. I guess, again, this is all to each their own. My list actually goes against the grain.
So you gonna do yours first, or you want me to do mine, or you want to do rock, paper, scissors and see who goes first?
It don't matter. You want to talk about yours first? I'll talk about mine.
No, you can talk about yours. Because I didn't do 5 through 10 because I just did honorable mentions. I
can't do one. It was hard putting the top 10 together.
It was hard doing the top 5.
There's gonna be a lot of broken hearts in this bitch. A lot of disagreement, a lot of debate. But I just got one thing, bro. Now, of course, we talking about all Bone Thug songs, but what if it's not a Bone Thug song, but they were featured on it, and it's pretty much like it's their song?
Well, that's like Notorious Thugs. They were featured on it.
But they dropped it off their album, didn't they?
No, that's off Notorious Big. Life After Death.
Damn. I swear I thought it was on the... Yeah, okay. Well, all right then. Well, then... All right, well, again, like you said, bro, my brother did teach me about Bone Thugs as well. Also was taught about 3 6 Mafia, the beef that they had going early 90s and shit. Stop the biting styles. Yeah, biting each other's styles. Twista was involved in that as well.
Do or die.
Yeah. That's one thing that we're gonna talk about next week. We're gonna talk about do the same thing with 3-6 Mafia. We're gonna do a 3-6 Mafia top 5 as well, and then the following week, man, what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to do who's better. Who's better, man? Who's better?
Bone
3-6
Thugs.
and Bone Thugs.
I already changed your mind on that, so we shouldn't
Nah,
even
look,
have that. We shouldn't even have that agreement. That argument.
You know, I've been listening to I listen to both, and it's hard. I think this is probably one of the hardest debates that you can put it against. You know, that's like right up there with Tupac and Biggie. I still think Tupac's better, hands down.
Then Biggie?
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. But Bone and 3-6, man, it's hard. It all really depends on what you like and how you like, and you know, the type of shit, that vibe that you get from each one. A lot of 3-6 songs that I like are a lot of underground shit that's not mainstream. I really don't like their mainstream shit. So, I mean, you know, that's a whole nother episode.
Hold on. I forgot. I got one more list.
Okay.
From the homie Joe from the, what is it? The Thank You for the Invite podcast. He sent me top 10 as well. So number 1, for the love of money, Notorious Thugs, Mo Murda, Days of Our Lives, Thuggish Ruggish. He said honorable mention, so it's pretty much the same as me. Down 71, The Gateway. That's a fucking bang.
It is.
Crossroads, which I don't know if it's the original or the commercial one. If I Could Teach the World, Mr. Bill Collector, and Thug Life. And he said his favorite album from them is East 1999.
Okay. So did you do a top 10 or did you do?
I did a top 10 plus. Probably.
Oh, you did it. Okay. Okay, I got 11, but I'm okay with dropping one of them. Which
Nah, just go ahead and name them all.
okay. I'm gonna name the bottom 6, and then I'll play a little track for the top 5.
You got your phone.
I got my shit ready. All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, at number 10, I got Mo Murda. Mo Murda was one of my favorite tracks, just because, bro.
That shit ain't in the top 5?
It's not top 5. See, yeah. I'm telling you, bro. It's
Flip
not
this
top 5.
motherfucking table.
But I mean, there's gonna be a lot, bro, that a lot of people probably won't agree with me. But number 9 is Body Rock.
Yeah.
Body Rock goes hard. I love Body Rock. Number 8 is Buddha Lovers.
Mm-hmm.
Buddha Lovers.
Gotta learn to smoke
The Buddha. Number 7, bro. That was tough for me. It was like a tie. I wasn't really sure if we were counting a song like this, but of course, like you just mentioned to me, Notorious Thugs.
Number 7?
No.
Oh.
No, you mentioned me with Notorious Thugs.
Boy.
You know, whatever. Now, no, Notorious Thugs is my top 5. It's a tie between For the Love of Money,
Yeah.
all right, and Breakdown with Mariah Carey.
Mm.
Bro,
They came with it.
bro, Mariah came with that bitch, bro. Like that whole
Her riders came with it,
bro.
you mean?
Yeah, I think that was
Jermaine Dupri, probably.
I thought what's called was on that shit too. Boy from Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, Stevie J?
Stevie J.
It could have been
I thought he
him.
was on that shit.
I mean, it could have been him that wrote it. He wasn't on the song.
Yeah. Well, no, hell no. And then that was a tie for number 7. And number 6, bro, is Days of Our Lives. All right. So Days of Our Lives didn't make it. And now, okay, look, I love that track, but the Set It Off soundtrack, man,
The soundtrack's trash.
bro. And that's what kind of killed it for me, bro.
But that song alone,
of course,
though, nigga.
yes. But all right, here we go in. Get my shit ready.
Which one are you doing right now?
I'm gonna do 5 to 1.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
You gonna play each track
I'll play a little bit clip of it. Just play a little
of
bit.
each one?
Yeah, of each one. Just real quick. Real quick. All right, so if you want to get this shit ready for me. All right, so number 5, bro.
Go
Real
ahead.
shit. All right.
Mm-mm.
That's my number 5, bro. All right.
Fast forward a little bit. Fast forward a little bit. But the dust.
So all right, bro. That's my number 5, bro.
All right.
So number 4. A lot of people might not do it because I didn't really hear. I mean, I heard some, but this one.
Oh man.
Shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up.
Off the Great White Hope.
Yeah, bro.
The soundtrack.
Bro. It's one of my best songs. My favorite songs of all time from them, bro. You don't wanna roll. Alright, so we got copyright infringement, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta keep going. Keep it going.
We do not own the rights to the music.
Absolutely. It's not our music. So I'm not trying to make any money off of it. Just fans. That was number 4, so number 3. And I think Kilo actually said this. This is actually my number 3. Yeah. Yeah. If you don't know it. Can you handle the vibes? Yeah, so that's my 3rd one. Of course, you know, I can't leave these 2 out, bro. Their number 1 hit. To me, of course.
Which one are you on, number 3?
I'm going on number 2 now. That was number 3 for me. Was Handle the Vibe. So number 2. That's my number 2, bro. This
What's he say? It's the rawest of them all.
So that's my number 2, bro.
The whole album, the whole Creeping on the Come Up though, like that whole fucking album is a fucking classic. Yeah. And see, I didn't. Go ahead. No. Because fucking No Surrender, you got fucking what is it? Fuck, I'll pull it up. Go ahead with your other.
Okay. Like I said, I wish I could play all of them, you know, but of course, I think by far this is the number 1 song they ever made. Point blank, period. And of course, you know, neither one of them, I'm gonna tell you, neither one of Crossroads is on my shit. It's not all. I mean, they're great songs, but they're not my top, bro. You know, but you know, this is my top, bro. I think this is the best song they ever made. Now I know the commercial Crossroads, which is the remix.
The remix.
I think that was, you know, sales wise, sales wise and you know commercial wise, that was their number 1 hit. Was at Crossroads. But to me, it's always this, and it would always be this.
That's for the people that motherfucking got them actual food stamps.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember whenever we were on food stamps, my mom would give us the fucking paper.
Oh, you talking about the little tear part?
The tear part. Boy, hey, and we would always ask, can we have the change?
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Get some candy and shit.
Hey, you know, back in the day, I grew up in the projects, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in the projects, so, you know, we were on that shit all the time. And I used to always take some, you know, some to my, you know, my mom would give me little coupons, the little breakaway, little tearaways. And, bro, I used to go get, she'd give me like a $5 or a $10 one. Bro, I used to go get like a pack of gum, and they used to give you cash back then. Yeah. They used to give you cash back for it. And, bro, I thought, being a little kid in the projects, bro, I thought I was the most baller ass dude on my little skateboard. Had a little Snoopy logo on that bitch. I thought I was the most baller ass kid running that bitch. I was not actually, but man, shit brings back memories, bro. But yeah,
but back to Creeping on the Come Up album. Down for My Thing.
Yes.
Boy.
Yes.
And then the actual Creeping on the Come Up song.
Yes. But like I said, and to me, like again, I told you mine was gonna kind of go against the grain.
See, now I gotta put more to my list.
Yeah, see, mine had to go against the grain, bro. Shoot 'Em Up to me is my favorite song. Like I can listen to Shoot 'Em Up all day, every day. Never gonna get old for me. But we're going for top 5, so of course I had to drop that down. Handle the Vibes, also a banger. I actually might switch 4 and 5. So Shoot 'Em Up above Handle the Vibe. But man, Shoot 'Em Up, by far one of my favorite jams of all time by Bone Thugs and Harmony. So man, I'm waiting to hear I'm ready to hear your list.
All right, so I gave 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
I'm talking about like 2 lists of honorable mentions.
Okay.
I put more honorable mentions. So I'm gonna start with that. POD.
Oh,
You know.
let's get that one.
Yeah.
Let's get POD. Okay.
Yeah. So that one, the weed song and ecstasy.
Well, hold on. Which weed song? The
weed song, yeah.
High. Bro, you know I cannot stand that song, bro. Real shit, bro. And look, this come from it used to be.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. Well,
I
see, back in
cannot
the day,
stand
that's
that
why
song.
I like that shit.
But see, I have better ones. Like I really
Oh
do.
yeah, for sure.
Like
But
no, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, we're talking. Okay. Blaze It, bro.
Oh boy,
Bro.
Or if we want to go on the solo tip, Smoking Buddha off of Crazy
Shit,
Bones
what
Thug
about- yeah,
Thug
what
Mother
about-
Tap.
Bro, what about Friday?
Yeah,
bro?
yeah. That's
Come
what
on, bro.
Wheelchair Poppy, the homeboy Anthony,
Yeah.
he said, I was like, give me your top 5, and he only just gave me that one.
Bro, that shit.
But
man,
that one
Dave, bro, that's
fucking
a
goes
great
on.
song. But see, another one by Busy, When Thugs Cry.
That's not a weed song.
No, it's not a weak song. It was a great song.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
We
great
ain't
song.
talking about that, though.
Go ahead, finish.
All right, so the other honorable mention, shots to Double Glock. Pop to the
Yep.
shot. Boy.
Black, yeah.
So, and then Clog Up Your Mind,
Mm-hmm.
Hating Nation,
Mm-hmm.
which is both of those are off of The Art of War, Shoot 'Em Up, and All Original.
That's All Original is your number one?
No, that's the honorable mention.
Oh, okay. I'm finna say what? Bro?
Nah.
I was like, bro.
Hey, but that's
is.
a hard ass song though.
You know, ain't nobody. I don't think anybody mentioned Look Into My Eyes.
Nobody, or yeah, they did. Smooth Vegas brother did.
Okay, that's a jam.
But another one that I got an honorable mention is Money off of the Thug.
See,
Thug
boy, you
World
just try
Order.
to throw all kinds of. I have 10 more honorable mentions, bro.
I'm just saying though, cause that money, mighty dollar, boy, that shit goes so hard. But 5
Yeah.
through 1, 5A, 5B,
Yeah.
whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
So the reason why I fucking put this first one that I'm gonna say in 5B is because I listened to the song today.
Right. You gonna play the tracks too or not?
Nah.
Okay.
Thug Love.
See, bro, you know, I love Thug Love. I love it because Pac's on it, but
Not even that. Busy's verse. No, you know what I'm gonna
no,
tell you. I'm
Busy,
gonna tell you.
Busy's alone is.
I'm gonna tell you. Wish's verse on there.
Bro, shout out to Wish, bro.
On
Like,
that
nobody give love to Wish, bro.
Boy, and then get your thug on, boy. But anyway, back to that one. Wish Bone came with it on that song, and
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because he was on a song with Biggie.
Because he
I mean, not with Biggie, with Tupac.
Yeah, because he wasn't on Biggie's show.
No, he wasn't. Which he really didn't need to be.
He did it. Like,
But-
you know, real quick, I want to know how that shit went down. Did Biggie come in and be like, hey, I'm gonna jump on the track, and they looked at the track, the layout, and they're like, you know what? We only got enough for 4 verses, bro. Which one of us gonna get out? I know, bro. I'm saying, it's just my imagination.
They
bro.
could have
I
added
really
2,
know.
because don't act like Flesh ain't spitting sometimes.
Oh no, bro, man.
Come on now, the fifth
Yeah,
dog.
bro. I am the fifth dog. It's
But-
all good.
So it was Thug Love, and the reason why I had to put that in 5B is because I listened to the song today.
Okay.
So
So what's your 5A then?
For the Love of Money.
Yeah.
Just because
'Cause
easy.
Yeah.
Not even that. It's just I think my favorite verse on that is Crazy Bones' verse.
Dude, the song is great. Like
Yeah.
I love that song. The beat and everything. I even like listening just to the instrumental after the motherfucker thing. I think it was just called
Mo Cheese.
yeah, bro. That shit clean as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I used to always like try to rap over that hoe like after the
I
Bone
can't
got
rap over
done.
that.
Like when Bone got done with it and then that shit came on, I was like, okay, my turn.
Give me the Thuggish Ruggish Bone and I'll come on. It's the Royce of them all.
Boy, hey,
That's on TikTok.
Yeah, bro. You gotta go check that shit out.
So number 4, Mo Murda.
Yeah.
you know, once again, my favorite album, probably the best album ever to me is East 1999. Well, not the best album ever. I'll take that back. One of the best albums ever is definitely East 1999. You know, number 3, Days of Our Lives. That shit right there is...
Again, you already heard what I said, man.
Yeah.
I like it, man. I love that song, but it's just... I mean, they harmonize that shit. They hit that bitch. Like no other. But...
The originators.
Yes, for sure.
All right, number 2, the original Crossroads. And for the real Bone Thug fans that are out there, y'all know about this song. Mm-hmm. It's the one that, and while I even know you're gone. Yeah, so it's that one. I ain't talking about the one that, you know, the boom, 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 boom. I ain't talking about that. That one goes hard, but not better than the original one. Mm-hmm. Which it's, you know, like I said, my nephew, he said he enjoyed that one better than the other one. And then number 1, Notorious Thugs. Notorious Thugs, every single time I hear that, it just, you know, I mean, it's like I'm hearing it for the first time again.
Which one is that?
Notorious Thugs.
Bro.
That beat alone.
But yeah.
But you know, Stevie J actually produced that beat.
No, did he?
Yeah.
Man, no wonder motherfucker. I mean, he blew it all.
But Biggie came with it on that for being a big dude.
Oh yeah.
And spitting the way he's spitting.
Oh yeah. Like, I mean, that's also one of my favorite songs. But you know, it's kind of what gets me, bro, is, I mean, I know they brought up Ecstasy. You know, they mentioned Ecstasy. Some of our listeners listen to Ecstasy.
I mentioned it as well.
Yeah, as an honorable mention.
Yeah.
But real shit, bro. Ain't nobody like talk about this song. This was I think this was my favorite song off the album.
Which one?
This one.
No, but what? Where the fiends at?
Yeah. You know, I just underestimated song. Real shit. Bro, this song goes hard.
Yeah, it does.
It goes so hard. I didn't have it in my top 10, but this song goes hard.
Yeah.
This song goes hard, but nobody had it in their top 10.
Well, a lot of people tell me that after Art of War, Bone Thugs fell off. It's like, nah.
Nah, this album right here.
Because off Resurrection, they got
Bro, Resurrection, man, we can go through Resurrection. They got the Weed song.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
Okay.
At least my song. Show 'em, the first song off there. The Righteous Ones, 2 Glocks, Ecstasy, obviously, Soldiers Marching, Serving the Fiends, Resurrection, Can't Give It Up.
Yeah, bro, that shit.
The Weed song, Change the World, you know, Don't Worry, One Night Stand, boy.
Dude, I remember when that album came out, bro. That shit.
I was excited whenever that album came out because on the Resurrection video, you know, they came out where Busy was holding, like, saying on the paper it says Bone Thugs is broken up or whatever.
And that video was classic, bro. That video.
Yeah.
There's another one. I think it was off the Resurrection album. No. You're gonna make me think now. But was it Can't Give It Up? I don't know actual.
Yeah, Can't Give It Up. That's the.
There's always something you gotta give up.
Yeah, that's on the Resurrection.
I know if you want everything you want.
That was a dope ass video.
Bro, that video was fire, bro. That video. I actually remember. I actually had a VHS tape of that actual album, like how they made that bitch. That shit was dope.
Yeah.
Man, dude, hey, Bone Thugs, I gotta give it to them, man.
The greatest group of all time, goddamn.
That's gonna be up for debate. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
the greatest group of all time.
Next week we're gonna talk about 36 Mafia. We're gonna put out shit on TikTok and everything. Be sure to check that shit in. Give us your input, Facebook, wherever, Instagram. Holla at us. Let us go, man. Let's hype up these debates. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, after that, the following show. So episode 5 is gonna be Bone Thugs versus 36. Man, we're gonna see who's better.
Yeah, and as it's crazy that we're talking about Bone Thugs because Crazy Bone will actually be here this Saturday. He'll be performing at the Yard there on 7th Street. You remember Fluffy, right?
Yeah.
Him and his homeboy are actually his homeboy Manuel Flores are actually putting it together. So they're actually every Saturday I believe they're putting throwback shows and shit like that. So if you're an old school hip hop fan, be sure to go out every Saturday and check out their throwback shows.
Yeah, man.
And we'll mention it every episode.
Yeah, shout out to Adrian.
Just to
shout out
show them love. They ain't even gotta show nothing back.
Yeah, absolutely not, man. I mean, we're music lovers all in the end, so this is what we do. We like to talk about music. We like to listen to music. If it's good enough, we gonna get played.
Yep.
Real shit. So
another thing that we're gonna talk about next week is the Mount Rushmore of Texas rap.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that's just gonna be a little segment, just because.
I see.
No, you know what? We can make it a big segment.
We from Texas down here. You heard? We from Texas. Yeah. Talk that slang.
Come and dine.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I think everybody from Texas loves Texas. We represent Texas.
I'm gonna say this right now because I said it to my tattoo artist. Pimp C's overrated.
I think you need to listen to early UGK.
Pimp C's overrated.
I think you need to listen to early UGK, bro.
Pimp C's overrated.
Boy, you tripping.
That's my opinion.
You tripping. I can't wait to hear your motherfucking list. Cause you know me, I jam Texas.
Yeah,
I jam Texas.
I know that.
I jam that slab music. You know what I'm saying?
You know the type of music I'm into, though.
I know you are.
That's why. But the thing with that is, Pimp C came out of prison and he wasn't talking about shit. Like you had that whole fucking. How long was he locked up for? Like you had that whole time to come out and rap about some shit.
Okay. If you're talking about lyricists, then
Bun B's better.
He's not a lyricist.
Bun B's better.
But he is good. No, he's great actually. But what I love about UGK or Pimp C and Bun B is the style of music they brought. They brought that old school fucking I don't know what you call it, like jazz soul music, and they brought it with that little hip hop flavor, bro. And they put, besides Ghetto Boys, I think they put Houston on the map. Ghetto Boys kind of did their own thing. There wasn't really nothing like that music. But when UGK came out, they kind of changed the game with that type of music. Kind of like 3-6 with that murder hip hop, that murder rap.
Yeah, ho.
But yeah, that's gonna. I'm excited about that topic next week.
But like I said, this Saturday, if you are in, if you're interested in going,
what time? How can they get? Where they gonna be able to get?
Let me go ahead and pull it up.
Yeah,
because you put me on the spot right
Gotta be on P's and Q's.
It will be this Saturday. Crazy Bone will be here in Fort Worth, Texas, at the Yard. There's no time it says, but doors open at 9.
Okay, doors open at. They get the ticket at the door.
The yard.ticketleap.com. And
there
then
you go.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, Crazy Bone. I'm not gonna give out the whole thing. You can search it. Or maybe you could just show up.
Yeah, there you go.
Shit, we might show up and fucking perform again, goddamn.
Redemption and shit.
Redemption, I ain't gonna be fucked up this time.
Well, shit, man. I'm excited about next week talking about this music shit. But you want to kind of jump into NBA playoffs real quick?
Yeah.
There's actually a game. Yeah, there's a game right now. The number 9 Grizzlies versus the number 10 Spurs.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Because that's what the order is, bro. So they rank right now. Season series 2-1 against for Memphis. It is on right now. My key to the game, of course, I'm not watching it. We're doing this podcast. Is DeMar DeRozan, man. He has to step up, try to win this game.
He definitely needs to step up because it's 55-61 and the Spurs ain't winning.
55-61 currently right now.
In the third quarter.
Of course, this is Wednesday. This is gonna be airing on Friday. In the third quarter, so they got time to kind of push it back. Losers eliminated. The winner goes on to face the loser of the 7 seed and the 8 seed in the West, which 7 seeds Lakers, 8 seeds Warriors. LA won that season series 2-1. I think the key to that game and the entire playoffs for the Lakers is the health of the Los Angeles Lakers. In particular, of course, is LeBron and AD. That game's at 10 actually tonight. So by the next time you hear our voice, that game's already going to be decided, and we're going to we should have a bracket filled out all the way through. But real quick, man, I'm going to kind of rush through this, man. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 1 through 8. in each conference. I'm gonna give you who's gonna win in the first round. We're only gonna do first round predictions and the key factor for each one. Of course, it's not gonna be completed because all the games are not completed. So in the East, the number 1 seed, that matchup, the 1 and 8 seed, is not gonna be predicted, or they don't have an opponent yet. The number 1 Sixers. And also for the number 1 Jazz in the West, don't have an opponent yet. The number 2 seed in the West, the Phoenix Suns, also don't have an opponent. But I'm going to kind of run through it real quick. So I'm going to touch on the East first and then hit up into the West. So, of course, like I said, number 1 Sixers, they don't have an opponent yet. But it don't matter. Either way, the winner of the 9 and 8 matchup, which is the number 8 Wizards and the number 9 Pacers, the Wizards actually lost against the Celtics. They lost 118-100. So that automatically put the Celtics into the 7th seed, and they're playing the number 2 Nets. So the winner of the Pacers Wizards actually plays the Sixers in the East.
So they getting out in the first round.
Right. The Sixers hold a 3-1 series record against the Pacers and a 3-0 series record against the Wizards.
Didn't they play yesterday? The Pacers and the Wizards?
No, Pacers played the Pacers beat the Hornets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Hornets are eliminated. They blew out the Hornets 144-117. So that's what put them into this last play-in series game. In that series, the 9 and 8 Wizards and Pacers, I think it's all up to see if the Pacers can stop Bill. If they can stop Bill, then I think they'll win that game. Of course, they have Westbrook, but I think they'll have enough to beat them if they can stop the number 2 scoring, the scorer in the league. I believe he's the number 2. Anyways, either one will go against the Sixers. I predict that the whole key factor in that game is stopping Joel Embiid, which I don't think that either one of them teams can do.
No.
So I have the Sixers winning in 5 against either one of them teams, and that's giving them a little hope. Going into the 2-7 series, 2-7 series, the number 2 Brooklyn Nets and number 7 Celtics.
I hope the Celtics take it.
And that goes into my key factor is it has to be a miracle for Boston.
Yeah.
The Brooklyn have the 3-0 series lead. They swept them in the season, and I think they're going to take it in 5. So I have the Nets winning in 5. 3-6 matchup. The number 3 Bucks versus the number 6 Heat. Milwaukee holds the 2-1 series lead. The key is I was going to put Jimmy Butler. But I'm going to tell you, man, I think it's all about what Bam Adebayo does. He does a lot of switching off to his guards, which is a great, defender against the guards. But that leaves Antetokounmpo to get guarded by a guard, and that's not a good matchup for the Heat. So I think it's what they can do to create better schemes in defense to try to stop Giannis. But I think it all boils down to Bam Adebayo. The 4th and 5th matchup, which I think is going to be a hell of a match, and that's going to be the number 4 Knicks and the number 5 Hawks. New York owns that 3-0 series lead in the season, and my key factor is Julius Randle, man. Does he have enough left in the tank? He's been killing it. I believe they went 16-3 or 4 down the stretch, bro, like the Knicks did. Yeah. Crazy to take that 4th spot. But I do have the Hawks winning in 6. So
against the Knicks.
Against the Knicks. Yeah, so
we gonna see.
Yeah. So real quick in the West, number 1 Jazz against a number 1 of these teams, actually all 4. So kind of break down the season series for all 4 depending on who's going to play. They have a 2-1 season series against LA. They have a 1-2 versus Golden State, 3-0 against both Memphis and San Antonio. Of course, we already told you, Grizzlies and Spurs are playing right now. Grizzlies are currently up They hold the 2-1 series lead. Lakers and Warriors play later on tonight, 10 o'clock. LA holds the 2-1 series lead.
I hope they fucking lose. Just so they could get out of the playoffs once the the 9 seed?
Mm-hmm. Either way, man. Either way, I think Jazz are too cold. I think they're devastating. Of course, I think the key factor will be Mitchell. You know, depends on what's going on with him.
I think he'll be back.
Yeah, if he is back, he is going to be the X factor.
I think they purposely sat him just for this.
And that might be that could be the case. But it don't matter. Any one of these teams, of course, the winner of the Lakers Warriors will play the number 2 Suns.
And I will say this: if Phoenix comes out playing the way they played in the bubble last year, the number 7 seed, whoever it is, Golden State or the Lakers, they will have problems.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, yeah. So I'll touch on that real quick in a minute. The Jazz, I think, no matter who they play, maybe the Lakers will give them a little bit more of a problem if they fall to the 8th spot. Which, if they're healthy, then they won't. If they're not healthy, then they're not going to be able to handle the Jazz. And I think Jazz sweep whoever they play. I think they're that good.
Okay.
I think they're that good.
We can see.
Yeah. Number 2, Suns. They'll play the winner of the Lakers Warriors series. If they play the Lakers, I think they win in 6. If they play Golden State, I think they win in 5. I think, of course, I'm going to root for the Mavericks. I'm a Mavericks fan, but I am rooting for the Suns to win it all. I think that's who's going to be my pick. The 3-6 series. Real quick. Phoenix holds a 2-3 record in a season series against the Lakers and a 2-1 series against the Golden State Warriors. So either one of them is going to be a pretty competitive series. The number 3 Nuggets versus the number 6 Blazers. Key factors help for Dame, man. Can they help Dame?
Dame time.
Denver holds the 2-1 series lead in the season. I think Blazers are going to pull off another miracle, man. And I think this is a long shot, but it's what my heart wants, man. I mean, and that's what I'm going to go with. I got Blazers winning in 7.
Who they be playing?
Nuggets. So I got Blazers 6 seed knocking off the 3 seed Nuggets in 7. And of course, it's another shot. Another buzzer beater by Dame. But that's only if, man, he gets some help, man. Him and McCollum, they can't be the only one. I mean, Melo's doing good, you know. Actually, that might be it, man. Carmelo is my key factor in that matchup. And then we're going to the 4-5 seed. The number 4 Clippers, number 5 Mavericks.
Fuck the Mavericks.
Spurs fan who's losing right now. A lot of hostility, you know what I'm saying? But great matchup last year in the bubble. I think if Kristaps Porzingis stayed in, I think they probably would have pulled that off. It definitely would have probably went to 7. But I think that's a key factor in this. He's healthy now, but for how long? And
first game.
Don't say that, bro. But KP, man, he's the best big man in the series, and if he's healthy and he can attack that paint, bro. Clippers, you're gonna see, are gonna lose this game, or lose the series.
Nah.
Yeah, Mavericks don't have enough perimeter shooting or perimeter defense against the stellar perimeter offense that the Clippers have. But
who covers Luka? Is it Kawhi?
I mean, they might end up doing it, but
He gonna shut him down like he shut LeBron down.
Nobody.
He gonna shut him. He gonna shut him down.
He didn't do it last year. He didn't do it last year.
What are you talking about last year?
Yeah, he didn't do it last year. So why y'all up on Kawhi, bro? He ain't a Spurs no more.
I wish he would never left.
You can tell his uncle. But as a Mavericks fan, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. There ain't no bias over here. I'm rooting for them no matter what, but I'm also a realist. And if KP is not the X factor, if he's not the one that's doing and making this game change momentum in every single game, Clippers take this in 6, bro. So,
actually, it's sweet.
it's definitely not gonna be a sweep. It's definitely not gonna be a sweep. Clippers or Dallas. Actually, Dallas holds the season series 2-1 against the Clippers, including I think it was like a 50+ blowout win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I remember that.
um,
Y'all act like y'all won the championship.
bro, you know,
Anything to get y'all excited.
out of every single one, I think that's gonna be the series to watch is the Clippers Mavericks and the Knicks and Hawks, bro. I know I got Nuggets and Blazers going to 7. I think that's also going to be a competitive series. But as far as star power and things like this, Mavericks Clippers are definitely going to be that one. And that's even over Lakers and Warriors, because that's actually just a playing game. So, but yeah, with that being said, bro, I mean, do you want to kind of go ahead and give your predictions on each one? Of course, it's gonna kind of hard to be, tell because the
I pretty
bracket's
much
not
agree.
filled out.
I pretty much agree with you.
Yeah.
It's,
So
I mean, I don't know about game wise,
Right.
like how many games they go on in the series, but I pretty much agree with you to the point. Besides the Mavericks going.
well, Matt,
That's not because
I got Clippers going.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
yeah.
But somebody else just gave me a list on the Bone Thugs, Notorious Thugs, first of the month. This fool said Rebirth, Mo Murder, and Crossroads.
See, it's that Crossroads, man, and I don't know if that's the original Crossroads, but
That me either, but
yeah,
but Rebirth. I mean, it was a good song, but
yeah, it was top 5 though, top 10.
no, definitely not against anything else. That's like not even top 25.
Okay. So real quick, man, before we wrap this up tonight, you agree with Sixers going in the next round?
Yeah.
No matter who they place, either Pacers or Wizards. You got Sixers, Knicks and Hawks.
I would say the Hawks,
Okay. Bucks, Heat,
Bucks,
Nets and Celtics.
Nets, of course.
Okay, but you're rooting for Celtics.
Yes.
All right. Jazz, they're gonna play. It's gonna be hard. They're gonna play the loser. They're gonna play pretty much the one that's left. So it's gonna be either Lakers, Warriors, Grizzlies, or Spurs. So it depends on how that plays out.
Depending on who they play.
Okay.
Depending on how healthy the Lakers are, which whatever.
And we'll find. We'll find out tonight.
If the Lakers lose, if the Lakers win to where they do have to play them, I hope the Lakers lose.
Well, if the Lakers win, they play the
That's
Suns.
right. That's right.
If they lose, they'll play the winner of the Grizzlies Spurs match, and that winner will play.
I just hope the Lakers don't make it to the playoffs. Just because, let's say the Spurs make it to the playoffs and then the Lakers don't. Like, I could be like, hey, like, y'all so-called Laker fans now, Laker Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ain't in the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Spurs are back in the playoffs. I know we'll get out in the first round.
I think, like I said, I don't think anybody's going to knock out the Jazz in the first round. I think it'll be a monumental. I think that'll be worse than, Golden State beating Dallas in that first round. I think it'll be bigger than that because I think the Jazz are, all year long, the Jazz have shown that they were the best team in the league. All year long, except for the very end when they started struggling against the Suns. But I think that might be the Western Conference. Yeah, I think that's going to be the Western Conference Finals. But we'll get all that. That things could change later on. So you're pretty much undecided on the Jazz. That 1-8 series. All right, Clippers, Mavericks.
Clippers.
Of course.
You didn't even have to ask that question.
I know, but I just wanted the people to hear
how much I hate the Mavericks.
No Spurs.
Nah, it ain't being biased. That's just being for real.
What?
Yeah, like I said, if they put Kawhi on Luka ain't gonna do much.
Boy, you crazy. Boy, ain't nobody in the league can stop him. Nobody in the league can. Nobody.
Hey, take this beer. Take this man's beer away from him.
Nobody can stop Luka. He just can't do it all himself. So, all right, moving on to Nuggets and Blazers.
Nuggets. But
see, I have Blazers, but I have it in 7. I think that's going to be the most competitive series of every game.
I'll say this: I want Dame to win a ring. So I want him to win, but realistically, it will be the Nuggets.
I think it's.
Oh, well, you know what? Hold on, because Murray's out, right?
Yeah, he's out.
I don't know then. Like you said, that's definitely he is out. He's out with the ACL tear. Yeah, he's out with the ACL tear. I remember seeing that shit. So he's definitely out. Yeah, that's a tough one.
And then again, the Suns versus either the Lakers or the Warriors.
The Suns.
So yeah, I mean, I agree, man. Suns are
like I said, if the Suns come playing the way they played last year in the bubble, nobody's stopping them.
I mean,
nobody,
bro. I truly, that's what I'm gonna be rooting for. I mean, of course, I'm a Mavericks fan, going for the Mavericks again, but I think.
Well, of course, you got to go for your team, but
you can't.
Shot. But yeah, for real though.
Yeah.
Like
sure,
if they play like the way they played in the bubble last year, nobody's stopping them because they won 8 straight.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's past round 2.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited. I think a lot of the playoffs start on Saturday, so by the time you hear this, it'll be the next day.
And we'll cover it.
And we will start to cover every single game. We're going to be trying to be buried in this NFL playoffs, of course.
NBA playoffs.
What did I say, NFL?
Yeah,
my bad. I'm thinking about the NFL season, bro. Draft happened, man. I'm excited. But yeah, I mean, we're going to start covering every sport. Of course, there's not really that many people who like hockey. I love hockey. I will try to squeeze that in at some point. Hockey, the playoffs are actually about to begin. Of course, my Dallas Stars are out. Very disappointed in that. Perfect timing for that shit, bro. That shit is heartbreaking. But you know, I'll try to cover a little bit of that. I think the Avalanche are gonna win.
Hell yeah.
They're fucking cold.
What about the Mighty Ducks?
They're not. I don't know. I don't think they are. They're trash though. They're not trash. But I can't believe they're remaking that series. And shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's just terrible, man. Like, that shit was such a classic. Why you gonna bring some dumbass Disney-ass shit around, man?
You know, another thing we could cover is, like, movies and shit. Like, not obviously talk about that shit all the time, but, you know, give our top 5 movies or top 10, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, like, and for the people out there, man, hey, if y'all want us to talk about the topic, man, we already have people hitting us up about what they want to talk about, man. Dude, we're with it, man. We're down. Of course, we're gonna try to cover as much sports and stuff like that as possible. But man, we're willing to kind of give what y'all want to hear, man. Honestly, so I mean, we'll also talk about life and things like this, man. But
I don't think we've talked about life.
We haven't. Yeah, we haven't. Life's good. Life's been good.
I wake up every morning.
Breathing.
I see my wife.
Breathing.
And I see my son.
Mm-hmm.
And I breathe, obviously.
Yeah.
God woke me up, so what more can I complain about?
Like that fabulous.
Breathe. 1 and then 2.
Yeah, but
I
mean, go ahead.
We're not done yet, are we?
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, I think we're done. I mean, it's really not. I mean, we pretty much kind of gave what we could. Again, there's games going on right now as we speak, so we really can't kind of.
One game.
Well, one game, but the
Let me update you.
The Lakers and Warriors are played tonight at 10. Currently, it is 8:30, so. You know, we're gonna be knowing what we're gonna be doing. You know, after that, you know, after this show's over.
But speaking on sports, still, anybody out there that's listening, I am doing a fantasy football league. We have 4 people, and we need 4 more people, so it's gonna be an 8-man league. Yes, an 8-man league, which means every fucking team will be stacked, which would make it more competitive.
Y'all all gonna lose no matter what, because your boy gonna be gang in the building.
Before I was interrupted,
I'm gonna win every single league I'm in this year. Watch you.
He gonna be crying on the few episodes.
I'm just saying, bro, y'all underestimate me. But we'll see. We'll
yeah,
know.
anybody that's out there that would like to join the league, you know, for the like 3 people that listen.
Yeah. 4 maybe.
Maybe 4. And that's including us 2, so there's 2 more.
yeah, exactly.
You know, hit me up. I got, you know, 4 more spots available.
Mm-hmm.
It's a $50 buy-in. I do want to buy a trophy, but I also want to keep the same people. If we have to extend it to 10 next season, then shit, we could extend it to 10 and we'll make it a $100 buy-in. But for now, it's a $50 buy-in for fantasy football.
Yeah, and this legit. We ain't gonna be trying to steal your money and then.
I don't need your money.
Yeah, exactly, bro. We good. We good over here. But man, we just trying to have some fun, man. Trying to get some stuff to go together. Like he said, he's gonna try to get this thing going. I mean, if it's good and it's competitive, man, we'll try to get it every single year. I mean,
it will be every year.
Yeah, there you
for
go.
Sure.
So
we'll just need if we for sure have the same 4 people that have joined. I think it'll be the same 4 people, but we just need to get 4 more people that will for sure do it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll have a trophy. We might get a belt. Fucking spray paint NWO on that bitch.
Bro, hey, what's up, NWO? Hollywood Hogan, you know what I'm saying?
The Wolfpack.
Yeah. Woo! But it will be first come, first serve, so to speak, man. So the first 4 that kind of reach out to us.
That's of course if I don't get it filled up by Friday.
Right. So, I mean, it's out there. If y'all interested, then holler at us. Reach us out on. Want to go ahead and give out everything that they can reach us out on.
Yeah, you could hit me up. Hit me or David up on Facebook by our names, Brian, David. You can see me with decked out my star shit. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. R.I.P.
The stars
To the season.
Yeah, exactly. They failed at the very end. They had their own destiny, but they couldn't even win games.
So yeah, you can find us on that. You can find us on Instagram. You know, my Instagram is, if you know me, it's obvious you probably already follow me. You know, you can follow Boxing, All Arounds Boxing, who sponsors every single episode.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could also, you know, follow the Ramblin' Mob. It's just Ramblin' without the G. Mob.
We're from the South, so we don't be pronunciating words all the way
We be
through.
slanging the shit.
You heard?
And then on TikTok, Ramblin' Mob.
Yeah.
We are now on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and some other streaming platforms that I don't know that any. I mean, for sure, Google platforms. if you do that. And then obviously YouTube as well.
Yeah.
So search up Ramblin' Mob, or you can click the link in our bio on the Instagram. But yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, either way y'all want to do it, man, y'all holler at us. Let us know what y'all want to do, what y'all want to hear. I mean, until then, man, I mean, have fun with this shit. Listen, let us know how we doing. Let's get it.
Yep.